Hello my friends. Okay, so this is going to be a different video for me. I'm usually health and fitness and all that, but hair health is a thing too. So I'm going to be doing my hair. Now, since I've been natural, I've gotten a lot of questions about how do I get my hair to curl, and usually it's from people who are not natural, and sometimes it is from people who are. And I just be like, go on YouTube, that's how I learned it and all that, but they don't do it. So will they do it if I'm posting it to YouTube? But I'm gonna answer the question anyway. So, from the few people I know who want to hear it from me, here it is. So first thing first, my hair is wet. I just got out the shower. I had a shower cap on while I got situated out here, so to keep my hair from drying out. Now, you want to do it on soaking wet hair because it's called a wash and go. But, some people you'll see that keep a spray bottle around and keep, spritzing the hair. But I just know my hair and I don't really have to do that. So it pretty much stays soaking wet. So anyway, I washed my hair, I conditioned, and I put my leave-in on in the shower. Now, why I do that is a whole other talk show. We'll get to that at, whatever. So, that's a whole other story. So, I have my leave-in on, and next, I'm just going to divide my hair into 4 sections, like this. So, I got my 4 sections. I got this one out in the back because this is the section that I'm going to start with. So since my hair is so short now, after I divide it into 4, I just have to divide each section into 2 sections and I can go from there. Now if you got longer hair or thicker hair, it may vary, but this works for me. So this is the gel I use, the Wetline Extreme. First, I'm going to detangle. So now I'm just going to take some gel. I'm really heavy-handed. I'm going to take about a clump like that. Do the YouTube hands. I always wanted to do that. Okay, so I'm going to take about that much. First, just apply it to the hair and then rake it through. When I say rake, I mean rake. Just use your fingers, comb it through. And that's that little section. Right now, I'm just gonna speed through.
Is it true? You actually think of me as less than you. Just wish that I knew how something like that could happen. Maybe it's just in passing, 'cause nothing is everlasting, no. But like really though, how do you know that I can overcome all of the obstacles? She just looked me in the eye, said it's gonna be alright, 'cause I know that's how it goes. The only thing we know is that we change. Nothing's ever gonna stay the same forever. Forever. No, it won't, 'cause no one ever does. You just have to learn to trust whenever. As blue as the sky above you.
you probably noticed this part in the front is like a little longer hanging than the rest of it. And that's just because my hair in the front, my curl pattern is looser. So it doesn't curl as tight as the rest, but it's still gonna curl. Like as it dries, it's gonna shrink up and get out of my face, and you know, it'll kind of match more so, but it's just a little bit looser right here in the front than it is in the rest of my head. So all right, now, because I don't want this, you know, look like a bowl cut. Now I like for most of it to go toward the front, and then the back, it can kind of, since it's shorter, it can just go however it'll go, but I still want it to, you know, kind of fall this way. But just in case you run into parts that when you add the gel and it's just straight and it's not doing anything, give it time. After a while, it will kind of, you know, change around. Now, another thing is, depending on your hair, raking, it might not be the best method. You may have to go like one strand at a time. You may have to kind of twirl it around your finger. You know, it's different for everybody's hair. But this is just the way my hair will curl up. It does it easy enough, I think. So that's my wash and go. Okay, I'm back. It's the next morning and I'm about to spruce up my hair. I'll take just some oil, any oil, it doesn't matter. Just something for your hair. Put it on my hands. Rub it in. And just kind of squish it into the curls. Just to kind of wake them up. My mirror is right here. That's why I'm looking that way. Excuse my voice. Sinuses are kicking my ass right now. Alright, now I'm going to take my pick. I'm going to start at the root and lift. And if that's not giving me enough, which is not, then I'll start working my way up into the curls. Now this part just depends on your hair. For me, it's just in this area. If your hair is longer, you would be down here kind of just tugging a little bit, not too hard, not trying to go all the way through, just, you know, just to fluff it out. So you don't want to mess up the curls, but you do need it a little bit messy. Look at that.
It's true that it won't end this way. If you lose and get sad about it, just know it's gonna go away. It doesn't make sense that somebody